Welcome to our channel. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to like. In the news today, there is a rider that says they collected 30 million naira each. OBASA'S AIDE blows hot, exposes how Lagos Assembly members sold their votes, according to a report from News Central TV. On Wednesday, February 19, a significant revelation has emerged from the Lagos State House of Assembly as Niniola Adegoke, Special Assistant on Youth Affairs and Special Duties to Speaker Mudashiru Obasa, disclosed alleged financial inducement behind the recent vote of confidence. Speaking to journalists, Adegoke revealed that each member of the House of Assembly, Lagos State House of Assembly, allegedly received 30 million naira in January 13, 2025 to support the endorsement of Mojisola Meranda. I challenge any member of the House to publicly deny receiving payment before the vote. Each legislator went home with 30 million naira on January 13th. Let them come forward and tell Lagosians they didn't receive any money before that endorsement, Adegoke stated. The special assistant further detailed the circumstances surrounding the controversial vote, emphasizing that personal gain rather than public interest drove the decision-making process. The vote of confidence on Mojisola Meranda was influenced by self-interest. Those who participated don't truly stand by their actions, they declared, addressing the integrity of the legislative process. Adegoke questioned the authenticity of relationship built on political positions. Anyone whose loyalty is based solely on who occupies a position lacks integrity. The truth must be told to Lagosians about what transpired on January 13th. He maintained. He also clarified specifications about security involvement, stating, let them be clear. DSS did not invade the Lagos State House of Assembly. This narrative needs to be corrected. The allegations have cast a shadow over the credibility of the House's recent decisions, particularly concerning the endorsed vote of confidence. As of press time, the implicated assembly members have not responded to these serious allegations, leaving questions about transparency in the state's legislative processes unanswered. Well, politics is about lobbying. We are not going to rule out the fact that probably when an opportunity just opened, like in the case of the Lagos State House of Assembly, maybe Mojisola Miranda and his camp might probably seen an opening, and probably she has been nursing an ambition to become the Speaker of the same House of Assembly for quite a while, knowing fully well that Obasa is being Speaker for the third time, and then it might be some other people might be nursing their vision to happen to be ranking assembly members, and they saw the opportunity open and they decide to take it. So it is part of the game in our politics in this climb that you take every opportunity, you take every chances, and you move with it. Even the president, who happened to be the leader of APC, specifically told them during his campaign that power is not served a la carte. You need to grab it and you run with it. Maybe that is what Miranda just did. She decided to grab it and run with it. Now, for a particular aide to Obasa to come out and tell the whole public that those things are not done in the interest of the public, well, it's not giving us any information, because we know that our politicians in this country, they are in there for their own pocket. Politicians are selfish people, and they always only align with whatever happens to align with their own interest. They can never be political, permanent enemy. They will always have permanent, partners. That is people with the same alignment in ideology and their plan and also ambition. As long as their ambition doesn't align again, they dismantle and they join another group which happen to have an alignment in ambition with them. So that is the issue in our own kind of politics in this climb. But then for this Mr. Aid to come and tell us that they didn't do it because of the public, I want to say we know that already. They will never do something because of the public. We hardly see politicians whose main interest is the people. Most of the time, firstly, their interest is their pocket. Then after they might have satisfied their interest, they may decide to now throw some crumbs or some leftovers even to the people. And that is in order for them to just silence their conscience, because most of the time too, they don't really have conscience. Well, I'm not trying to paint our politicians in bad light, but we have seen from some of the activities they have involved themselves in. For example, this kind of allegation of they collecting 30 million naira. Imagine 30 million naira to all the number of people in that assembly. And you want a Miranda to just resign like that? She cannot just resign like that. Let's say the assembly is filled with for example, let's say 30 lawmakers, for example. I'm not saying that's the specific amount, and multiply that by 30 million naira. 30 times 30, that is 900. That's about 900 million and almost a billion in order for the woman to come into power. Just free 30 million naira, and for you to make a vote. Of course, nobody will want to just sit down and look at an opportunity to make money and not take it. Even a businessman too will not throw away such a blank check, a free opportunity. But then there is need for us to understand this, that having said that politicians are selfish, we should call a spade a spade. Whatever they are doing that will not be for the progress of the society is wrong. If all they do is only for their own personal selfish interest, then it is wrong, because the mandate they received, they got it from the people. And if they got mandate from the people, it is expected of them to work for the people, even for their conscience sake. They are supposed to do what is needful for the populace, and then after that, the populace are already made an arrangement. The way the government run, there's an arrangement for reward to them. But it's just that the greed in the hearts of our lawmakers will not allow them. And we need to condemn that act of them collecting money. I'm not against lobbying, it is part of politics, you lobby. But when it comes to this unnecessary inducement, that at the end of the day, it's affected their sense of judgment, that when there's something very important is to be considered in future, they won't be able to have a better way of thinking, because money is the one speaking. Is the one is a thing, man, manipulating them and also influencing their sense of reasoning and decision, and that is not helping the country. And that's why it seems as if at even the federal level, the Nigerian state is not moving forward, because when you want to bring in something good, you have to find a way around it, and those who happen to be doing what is not correct are the one having the day. So we want to condemn categorically that if it is true, this allegation, it is wrong for these members to do that. They should have a rethink and change, and then work towards the progress of Lagos State. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share.